Welcome to our Advanced English podcast. Set in a bustling workplace cafe, Anita, as a product designer, how do you feel technology has transformed our lives in just the past decade?
It's been astonishing, Marcus. If we consider how smartphones have become extensions of ourselves, it's clear that, by 2035, we'll have experienced even more dramatic shifts, perhaps, with smart glasses replacing phones entirely.
That's a compelling point. I imagine that, by then, most people will be interacting with technology in ways we can't currently predict. What do you think will have changed most by 2040?
By 2040, I believe our workspaces will have been revolutionized by collaborative AI, making remote teamwork seamless. The future perfect tense really captures that sense of completed transformation over time.
Let's transition to artificial intelligence. Recent reports suggest that in 10 years, people will be working alongside AI daily. How do you see AI's role evolving in both personal and professional contexts?
By the next decade, AI will have become so integrated that it'll anticipate our needs. Think of smart fridges restocking themselves or office assistants booking meetings before we ask. We'll probably see AI not just as a tool, but as a creative partner.
That raises interesting questions about autonomy. Do you think AI will ever fully replace human judgment, or will there always be a need for human oversight?
I suspect that, while AI will be making decisions in real time, the most critical choices will still require human intuition. For example, medical AIs might diagnose illnesses instantly, but doctors will be interpreting complex cases for years to come.
Building on that, automation is quickly expanding into our daily routines. By 2030, it's likely that we'll rely more on automation for everything from cooking to commuting. What are your thoughts on the future of smart homes?
I predict that, by the early 2030s, most homes will have been equipped with AI-driven assistants managing energy use, security, and even health monitoring. Imagine sensors adjusting lighting as you move, or appliances predicting your meals.
That level of convenience could be life-changing. But do you foresee any drawbacks, perhaps regarding privacy or over-reliance?
Definitely. With more sensors and data collection, privacy concerns will have intensified. People will be questioning who controls their personal information and how much autonomy they're willing to trade for comfort.
Let's pivot to the workplace. In 10 years, cities will be using sensors to monitor traffic in real time, and employees will be collaborating globally through virtual environments. How might these trends reshape careers?
By 2035, remote teams will have become the norm, with virtual reality enabling immersive meetings. AI will be handling routine tasks, so professionals will be focusing more on creative problem-solving and strategic thinking.
That suggests a major shift in required skill sets. What might people need to learn to stay relevant as automation increases?
Adaptability and digital literacy will be critical. For example, those who can interpret AI-generated data or design human-centered tech interfaces will have enjoyed significant career advantages by the late 2030s.
On the urban front, smart cities are a hot topic. By 2040, many cities will have implemented interconnected systems for energy, transport, and public safety. What innovations do you expect to see in this area?
I envision cities where sensors optimize everything from waste collection to air quality. For instance, Singapore is already piloting autonomous buses, and by the next decade, such initiatives will have become commonplace globally.
That level of efficiency could greatly improve quality of life, but what about inclusivity? Will all communities benefit equally from these advances?
That's a concern. Without careful planning, there's a risk of deepening the digital divide. Policymakers will be ensuring that technology is accessible and affordable to prevent urban inequality from widening.
Let's talk about wearable tech. We'll probably see a rise in devices that blur the line between biology and technology. How far do you think human augmentation will go by 2050?
By 2050, we might have seen neural implants enabling direct brain-computer communication. A 2022 MIT study even predicted that advanced prosthetics will have matched natural limb dexterity, transforming the lives of millions.
That's fascinating, but could these enhancements create new social divisions between those who can access them and those who can't?
Absolutely. Ethical debates will have intensified around fairness and consent. Society will be grappling with how to regulate access while promoting innovation.
Shifting gears, quantum computing is poised to disrupt everything from cryptography to drug discovery. By the late 2030s, what breakthroughs do you anticipate we'll have seen?
By then, quantum computers will have solved problems that were once impossible, like simulating complex molecules for medical research. IBM projects that, within 20 years, we'll have developed quantum-powered AI that accelerates innovation dramatically.
That's an exciting prospect. How will these advances impact everyday people, not just scientists?
As quantum computing becomes mainstream, tasks like logistics, weather forecasting, and even personal finance will have become far more precise, benefiting entire communities.
Venturing beyond Earth, space travel is no longer science fiction. Private companies are planning missions to Mars. By 2050, how do you see humanity's role in space evolving?
By 2050, we will have established permanent lunar outposts and may even be mining asteroids for resources. According to NASA, the first humans will be living and working on Mars within the next 3 decades.
Such expansion will require international collaboration. What challenges might we face, both technically and ethically?
Resource allocation and planetary protection will be major issues. Countries will be negotiating fair use policies, and ethical frameworks will be guiding how we interact with extraterrestrial environments.
Let's address the ethical side. With rapid advancements, that raises some important questions about privacy, consent, and control. How should society balance innovation with responsibility?
It's vital that, as technology progresses, we'll have developed robust frameworks for data protection and algorithm transparency. The EU's AI Act, for instance, sets a precedent for regulating high-risk applications.
Do you think public awareness will keep pace with these changes?
Education will have played a key role. By 2040, digital literacy programs will have empowered more people to make informed choices about the technology shaping their lives.
As we wrap up, let's encourage listeners to actively speculate about the future. Anita, can you share a tech prediction using the future perfect and future continuous?
Certainly. By 2045, many chronic diseases will have been cured thanks to AI-driven genomics. Meanwhile, people will be interacting with virtual environments daily for both work and leisure.
Fantastic examples. For our listeners, try writing 3 predictions using both tenses or record your answer to what technology will have changed your life in 20 years.
Roleplay a short conversation between a futurist and a skeptic to practice these advanced structures. That's a great way to solidify your fluency in future-focused discussions.